Okay, welcome to today's arm and ab workout. You're just gonna need a mat or even a towel and 5-pound weights. 3-pound weights also work. If you don't have weights, you can get kind of creative. You can use, I don't know, like maybe cartons of milk, water bottles, something that has equal weight. Let's get started. So we're gonna start with an active warm up here. All right, we're going arm pull down with alternating leg lift. You're gonna round the lower belly as you draw your knee into your chest and really engage biceps and triceps on the way down as if you're moving through honey or molasses. So find the internal resistance and then find that C curve in your lower belly as you crunch. We're gonna gently increase the heart rate, so make sure you're breathing. So good. Awesome. Nice and strong legs. Same thing, find the internal resistance as if you're moving through honey. Keep crunching the lower belly for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Great job. We turn off our timer. Beautiful. Whew, okay. You can grab your weights. Feet are at hip width distance, slight bend in the knees, tuck tailbone under and find a strong core. I take that back. Feet slightly wider than hip width distance for a strong stance. Your core is going to stay stable. We're going alternating arm punches. So nice and slow and controlled. We're going punch and punch. Beautiful. You can breathe out your mouth to release heat if you need. And there's a little bit of an oblique engagement here. So there's a twist and punch, twist and punch. Awesome. For 8, 7, 6, 5, engage obliques. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, perfect. We're gonna hinge it forward. So feet are slightly hip width distance or slightly wider. Bend the knees a little bit more. Hinge at the hips, strong core. And we're going palms facing out for these arm flies. Palms out externally rotates the shoulders, so it really promotes good posture. So we're going reach out, squeeze shoulder blades together, and tap. Reach and squeeze, and tap. Awesome. Okay, I'm already feeling this. This is not easy. All right, nice and slow and controlled. If you feel like you're losing your form, drop your weights. No problem at all. I'd rather you feel really in tune, present, and with good form. All right, we're going 8, 7. I'll just demo if you want to drop your weights what that looks like. 6, 5, squeeze shoulder blades at the top for 4, 3, 2, abdomen up and in, 1. Awesome. All right, rise. And then this one is hidden. So let's just take a sip of water, a little break. Reset the breath. We're doing one more standing arm exercise with weights. Again, your choice. You can always ditch the weights. You don't have to use them. But this is tricep extensions. So for this one, you're hugging the elbows into the chest. A lot of times when we get tired, elbows tend to kind of splay out, but nice, hugged in. Shoulder blades relax down. Again, feet hip width distance are slightly wider. Abdomen up and in. And then we're going extend, squeeze arms at the top, and bend. Squeeze and bend. Little squeeze as you lift. Beautiful. For 8, 7, keep breathing for 6, engage core for 5, 4, squeeze arms at the top, 3, 2, last one, best one, 1. Awesome. All right, nice job. You are done with your weights, so you can put them off to the side. And then for box arms, so feet are at hip width distance, tailbone tucked under, abdomen strong, 90-degree angles in the arms. And then you're going to close your arms like you're closing a book and open. Close and open. This isn't going to engage your pecs as well as your biceps. Awesome. So keep the abdomen strong. We're going to be here for a little bit. When we drop weights, we're going to increase reps to get that toned muscle. All right, keep breathing. Keep your core strong. You're doing amazing. We're here for 12, 11. Try and bring your elbows to touch. 10, 9. Don't forget about your core. For 8. Yes, 7, 6, 5. You're going to hold your elbows together after 4, 3. Stay together after 2, and 1. Keep elbows together, palms together, and then little pulse, little pulse. So elbows are at shoulder height, and then you're lifting an inch. For 12, 11, 10, 9, core strong, 8, 7, bend the knees, 6, 5, breathe for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Relax it down. Yay, you did it. All right, we're going to go bicep stretch, so you can bring right arm over the chest, stretch out the upper arm, deep breaths, in and out the nose, or in the nose, out the mouth, whatever you prefer. Other side, stretching the left arm across the chest. Whew. That's a good one. This one's feeling, this one's hitting. All right, we're gonna go tricep stretch, so arms overhead, bend the right elbow, grab the right elbow with the left hand, keep tailbone tucked so your back is protected, core strong. Deep breaths. Awesome, and then the other way, bend left elbow. Let's see here. Nice deep breaths. Awesome. All right, and then hands behind your back, chest expansion, so you're interlacing the hands. No need to arc the lower back a lot. It's really an expansion for the chest, so keep the abdomen strong, opening the chest without pinching the lower back. Deep breaths. Yes, good. All right, now we're gonna go into final strength series is going to be some planks. So I'm going to get my timer ready for us. We are going to be in a plank pose on our forearms. So get set. Bring forearms down. Tuck toes under, lower the hips, then tuck your tailbone, draw belly button up and in, and then really press through the entire forearm so the upper arms engage, and breathe. This is just a static plank, so it's a mind over matter one. If you need a rest, it's totally fine, but also challenge yourself and breathe. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, press upper arms down, 2, 1. Awesome. Rest for a moment. Sink your hips back, child's pose. You can rest your forehead on the mat. Reset. All right, bring it up. We are now going to be in a high plank pose. So palms come down. Now this time really press your entire palm, your entire hand into the ground. So you have a nice steady base. Tuck your toes. And then one tall line from the crown of your head through your heels. Shoulders stack over wrists. And breathe here. Tuck tailbone, pull belly button up and in. That might create a little bit of an internal like little shakes, those are totally fine. That means you're challenging your muscles. And breathe. Again, press through the palms, nice strong foundation. Tuck tailbone, belly button up and in. We're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Drop down the knees. Last little bit. You can do this. We're going side plank, one on each side, just a static plank. Won't be there for long, and then you are done. So, then you'll stretch, and then you'll be done. So, you're going to drop right forearm down. You can stack your feet on top of one another or kickstand your left foot in front of you. Your choice. Just breathe here for 8. Press forearm down 7, 6, engage abdomen 5, 4, maybe lift an inch higher for 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Left forearm down, facing the other way. You can kickstand your right foot in front of you. Awesome. Strong foundation. Maybe lift hips a little higher for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Rest it down. And then just roll back onto your spine. We're going to take a supine twist. So go ahead and bring your knees to your center and then twist both knees over your right side body for a stretch through the left glutes and through the spine. Deep breaths, slowing down, restabilizing. Awesome. Bring it back to center and then both knees up and over to the left. Amazing work today. That was not an easy routine. Awesome. And then press yourself up to a seated position. Cross your legs. Thank you so much for joining today. Hope you felt this one. Hope it challenged you a little bit. Questions, comments, feedback, more than welcome. And we'll see you next time.